Great Expectations is one of Dickens's most deeply personal works. Now, just before writing this novel, he was working on an autobiography, which shows how seriously he was thinking about events of his life at this time. And he also went back and reread one of his previous novels, David Copperfield, a fictional retelling of the events of his life. By contrast, Great Expectations gives us a sense of the guilt that haunted Dickens throughout his life. One place we see this in the novel is in Pip's troubled childhood. The novel begins in the same part of England where Dickens grew up, and he later said that the action takes place in the landscape of his childhood. Now, unlike Dickens, Pip is an orphan, but in a way that gives us a sense of the abandonment Dickens felt when his parents didn't show them the amount of affection or protect him in the way that he wanted to. One incident that stands out is when Dickens was 12 years old and he was pulled out of school and sent to work in Warren's blacking factory. Now, he was only there for a short time, but this event had a profound impression on Dickens, and it made him feel ever after as if he'd been abandoned by his parents, as if he had had no future. So I think we can see this in the characters of Mrs. Joe and Joe Gargery. Mrs. Joe raises Pip by hand, but she certainly doesn't show him much affection. And Joe Gargery is friendly and good-natured with Pip, but he doesn't protect him as much as he might. Writing about childhood events was one way for Dickens to move beyond the past.